Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone, my name is Respitawulan. I'm Assistant Professor from the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science, Universitas Islam Bandung. In this video, I'd like to present the research from our team, Empowering High School Scoutmasters for Disaster Preparation, which submitted to Social and Humanities Research Symposium, or SOReS 2020, organized by Universitas Islam Bandung. I hope you will enjoy watching this video.
Our research, Empowering High School Scoutmaster for Disaster Preparedness, was done by the team consisting of, beside myself, there's Marisa Herlina, Kurniati, and Sukarsih. We're all from the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science, or FMIPA, Universitas Islam Bandung. And this research fund was provided by Lembaga Penelitian dan Pengabdian kepada Masyarakat, or LPPM, Universitas Islam Bandung to Hibah Pengabdian kepada Masyarakat, skema P3M 2019 and 2020. Okay, first, Indonesia has high level of vulnerability. So Indonesia has a high level of vulnerability because it is an archipelago nation squeezed by 3 tectonic plates and also located in Pacific Ring of Fire. So we have wide range of natural disaster risks such as earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, drought, and floods. Especially since now we have climate change, so we can get the effect of La Nina and El Nino in every years. In the province of Jawa Barat of West Java, according to the Indonesian National Disaster Management Agency, or BNPB, it is in the top 3 province with the most natural disaster occurrence. In 2020 alone, there were already over 1,000 natural disaster occurrence happened, which affected over 750,000 people. So to minimize the impact of this natural disaster, Jawa Barat governance has made a blueprint for disaster management called Jawa Barat Resilient Culture Province, or JRCP. This blueprint providing pre-disaster preparation, emergency responses, and post-disaster handling. And one of the program is to educate, socialize, and giving simulation, natural disaster simulation, to the society of Jawa Barat. Okay, for the risk management needs, there are several things that we need to prepare. We also have phone applications that can be used to contain the risk of this natural disaster, such as first we have First Aid IFRC, which made by the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent National Societies. It has videos, quizzes, simple step-by-step advice for various emergency, which can be accessed offline, and it also available in several languages, including Bahasa Indonesia. Next is the Inaris personal. It was made by the BNPB. It contains information for the level of danger of natural disaster in an area, and also it has recommendation to anticipating the risk. Also, it provides warning if there were occurred earthquakes with over 5 Richter scale. The last one is Info BMKG. It was made by Indonesia's Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency, or BMKG. It has information for weather, climate, air quality, also earthquakes and tsunami warnings. It is quite necessary for the fishermen since they need the weather information and also the level of sea. And besides the smartphone application, we also need to prepare the emergency bag. Emergency bag contains the necessities to survive for 3 days. Since in a post-disaster condition, the main problems is the logistical problems, such as the needs of food, clothing, and medication. So with this emergency bag prepared in each houses, we can anticipating that risk. And also, since it is possible for the natural disaster to happen during school hours, the school can also have these emergency bag prepared for each students. Okay, so we made this natural disaster risk management workshop for Scoutmaster. This workshop was held in March 14th, 2020 at Desa Cikole, Lembang. So among the information we give during the workshop was the government policies for disaster mitigations, the use of community media during disaster, and also the Islam view of disaster mitigation. We also asked the Scoutmasters to participate in the workshop for smartphone application for natural disaster and risk management calculation. And the last one is the workshop for preparing emergency bag for different occasion. It can be for school or at home. There were 22 participants in this workshop, and we asked them to do a test before and after the workshop to see if their knowledge has improved. And we will see the result in this next slide. Okay, here are the 20 pre-test and post-test results for the 22 participants. We can see that there are improvement in their scores. Mostly the most improvement is 4 points and the lowest improvement is -1. So one of the participants has lower score after the workshop. So we need to see if this improvement is statistically significant. These are the statistical foundations for this pre-test and post-test scores. First, we check if the test score difference are normally distributed. We check the Kolmogorov-Smirnov point for this data. From the data, it has 0.152, while the Kolmogorov-Smirnov from the table is 0.297. So since we have lower number from the table, so we think that it is normally distributed. The data is normally distributed. After that, we do a t-test for significance value of 0.05 or 5%. We get the p-value is 2 times 10 power minus 5. So since the p-value is less than the alpha, so we can conclude that the test score improved significantly. Okay, what can we conclude from our research? That the empowerment of Scoutmasters in natural disaster preparation is important, since the disaster mitigation education can reduce risks related to disasters. And understanding and early disaster management efforts need to be done to live comfortably even with the potential for disaster. The last one, the socializations and workshop on disaster management is effectively proven to improve the knowledge and skills of the Scoutmasters. Hopefully, the knowledge they have gained will be passed to their students. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you have any question and comments, you can address it to my email, respitawulan@unisba.ac.id. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.